What's up everyone, Colin says here, and welcome to a video that I really wasn't expecting to make, but here we are, and it looks like Vince McMahon is back in the WWE. It seems like it's been I haven't seen like the WWE post anything official about it, but everyone is reporting it, and this comes from news last night where Vince McMahon was trying to force his way back in on the board. So just a brief summary of kind of like what was going around last night, and like Vince himself, like there's a statement put out by like Vince, kind of confirming what was said, and basically it's he has like the majority voting power. He was refusing any media rights negotiations unless it was by him. Like the board had previously refused his like reinstatement, but now it seems like he is back. It was like he was holding the company hostage until they allowed him back, and yeah, and also there's like some stuff saying he's open to selling, which is also interesting in its own right. Kind of to see who would buy WWE and like how that would play out, but yeah, very interesting times. And like Vince coming back, it's not going to be popular both with fans and with people within the WWE. From stuff that I've been reading, like apparently like people have said they want to leave the company if Vince returns, which isn't looking good on the outside. Like, yeah, sorry for like stalling, just like trying to like just looking through like different like tweets and stuff, trying to like get the full scenario, make sure I'm not missing stuff. So yeah, Vince, he's back on the board of directors. Whether that means in the long term he comes back into like the actual like running of like and booking and like doing his role before, yeah, that remains to be seen. But yeah, he's back. Whether or not, as I said, he takes over from like creative and all again, I kind of hope not. For the first time in at least like 5 years, I actually have a big interest in WWE. No, I went from watching Raw and SmackDown every week to just watching pay-per-views. Then not even just watching pay-per-views to watching Big Four pay-per-views, and then even then I kind of like Survivor Series last year I didn't watch, and you know I kind of would only watch, like became very casual WWE fan. But under Triple H, I've got back into watching every pay-per-view. I've kind of started to watch Raw and SmackDown here and there. I don't watch it every week, but I like watch clips as you see Vince pinning Triple H. Yeah, I kind of try to keep up with Raw and SmackDown more than I used to. Like I'll watch it every now and again. We'll just run this rematch back. So yeah, very interesting to see how this plays, especially if like reports are coming out saying that people are like, if Vince does come back, people will leave. I like that isn't a good. You know, I feel like fans wise, people might leave again if Vince comes back and like changes stuff around, because people were loving the product under Triple H, people were enjoying it. Like I said, my interest in the week kind of came back under the like Triple H era so far, and I feel like people that were distant from the product and not interested, that kind of came back in a way that I did, might distance themselves from it again. And even people that were like diehard WWE fans, well, maybe not diehard WWE fans, but people that even during the bad, they still watched every week, they still, you know, tuned in. to every show. I feel like a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, but I feel like some people, just on the accusations that came out against Vince a few months ago, they might not want to associate themselves with like those and associate themselves with like a product with someone with those allegations against them, in as in like they wouldn't like want to give that company like their money. And the way it's a publicly traded company, you have like stockholders, you have investors, you have like sponsors like that sponsor shows, and again, like, what do they think? Like, there's a reason Vince was removed in the first place. Like, I think now is a very, very intriguing time to see what happens with the WWE, what happens with Vince. Like I said, it seems like he's back in a like executive, like a board level role. Whether or not he then decides he wants to be hands-on with like creative and like the actual like stuff that involves that remains to be seen. And it looks like Vince is gonna be showing up on SmackDown from like some things I'm seeing. Like, I've seen a graphic go around. I'm not sure where that came from, but yeah, Vince. Like, it does seem like Vince will be on SmackDown. And I don't doubt it, especially considering he was like on TV and SmackDown Raw when these when these allegations first came out against him, and like he kind of addressed it in a way, and like, so it wouldn't surprise me if he did. But yeah, let's just wait and see how things play out. Vince is back in the WWE. Whether or not, again, like I said, that affects creative or that affects plans for stuff, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he's just back so he can like be involved in the sale of the company and choose who the sale goes to, because there are talks about him selling up. So yeah, let's just wait and see what happens. But Vince McMahon is back in the WWE. Let me know in the comment section below what you think it is. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not ready, and I'll see you in the next one.